Hi guys, it is Natalie here. I know this is not a pleasant angle or anything. I don't own, one of them amazing way you can go really high things to talk. And I don't really do vlogs that much, so yay, you get to see my face again, yay. So you're probably wondering, Natalie, what's gone on? Where's your channel? Why was it this random name? And why were you streaming Bitcoin and all this shit? Sorry for my language, I'm just really annoyed with this. So I'm going to explain everything, or the whole story, everything right now. You're probably wondering, like, why is my channel gone? Why is Jay, this random, YouTuber who's streaming all this Bitcoin and stuff? And it's a long story. So time to explain. I'm sorry if I'm like, I don't really do vlogs, so like, I wasn't prepared, I wasn't putting makeup on. This is like me being me. So it all happened 2 days ago. I was sat on my laptop editing videos, the usual. And then next thing you know, I get a message off Google. Your password has been changed. And I was thinking, weird, I haven't changed my password. So I went to go into my account to look at it. Wouldn't let me in. I was like, what? So I then go ahead and I'm like, okay, my password's not working. Let's go try something else. So I go into my recovery stuff. So I'm going through my recovery emails, use my phone and stuff. Your recovery email has now changed. Your two-step verification is now turned off. I'm thinking, shit, what's going on? What am I doing? What's happened? I then go into try looking through my emails. I can't log into my emails. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm moving out in a few days. I'm, as I've said to people before, I'm planning to move out. I've finally got somewhere and stuff currently going on. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm panicking at this point. I'm like, what's going on? What's doing this? And I get really like emotional and upset because here's me trying to contact YouTube and Google and no one's answering me. And I'm like proper panicking because it's like, this is something I've done for fun, my livelihood, my career. And it's being, taken away from me. Sorry, my hair's like in my eyes and stuff and it's poking my balls. So I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? Turns out I've been hacked. And I know why. I don't know, like, as you can see by my face, I'm proper, like, upset and emotional. And, oh my god, the reason I haven't made this video so sooner was because I've just been upset these past days. I've been trying so hard to get this back. We've got a few progress, but that wasn't until yesterday. And it was like the day before, I had nothing. No contact with Google, nothing. I kept spamming YouTube saying to them, please talk to me here, help me. No response. And then yesterday, I finally managed to get a little bit of response to them, contact. So they're emailing me at the moment, but it's going to take a while. So let me explain how I got hacked. And I'm going to warn people not to do this. There's 2 ways I've got hacked. One of them I think was because of myself and what I did. The other one is, I don't know. So let's start with one of the ways I think I might have been hacked. So one of the ways I think I might have been hacked is because, I don't know if you've seen on YouTube, there's this bot. And on this bot, they're commenting, hi, be my friend. I've been ignoring them because I know it's a bot. And I've been forgetting to delete the comments because I get thousands of comments a day. So it's one of that, I just forgot to delete about it and restrict them from my account. And I think that case of when I deleted one comment, that might have done something to my computer and hacked it. That is what I'm less likely about, and like, I don't fully believe that might have happened, but who knows? Okay. The second thing, which I think has happened, is my account's been hacked because of a brand deal. So as you know, guys, I'm not new to brands and stuff. So I've had brands come to me and they're like, hey, promote my stuff. And, you know, they'll either give me the product for free or they'll pay me for it and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll do it because I've done it before. So, like, this company contacts me. First thing was the email was really dodgy. But, you know, I'm not one to judge. And as I've said before, I have dyslexia. And I have autism, so like I can't fully understand like people and the way they write words and stuff. And like for example, eye contact, I cannot keep eye contact. You're probably noticing with me in this video, it's like my eyes keep moving and looking around. It's because I can't keep my eyes still because of my autism. And it was one of them. So they messaged me and they're like, hey, we've seen your channel. We would like to work with you on a brand deal. We've got a music app which we'd like you to show. And we would like to offer you a percentage of an income to do this. And I was like, sure. I'm moving out in a few weeks, well, a few days and stuff. Sure, I'll do it. I need a little bit of extra cash to help, you know, deal with the house and everything. So I get that and I'm like, okay. And the requirements they need is they needed me to send them a photo of my analytics, which was a bit dodgy, I know, but I thought, oh, it could be that they're making sure, you know, I get enough views to promote themselves with. And then they asked me for my phone number. So I'm like, okay, maybe it could be because, you know, yeah. They asked my phone number and asked me to go on WhatsApp with them. So I contact this guy on WhatsApp and we're talking, you know, like, hey, they were like, what type of things have you been offered before? So I was telling them like the money I've been offered, and we come up with a sum together of what they will pay me to do this video for them. So everything seemed pretty legitimate. Next thing you know, they asked me, can I download this link? So I was like, okay, yeah, because I need the link to do this brand deal. So I download it. Google detects a virus. And I'm like, okay, are you sure this is legitimate? So I speak to the guy and like, you know, it's detecting this virus. It's not letting me install it. What's going on? And he's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's because our program's new, so it's not recognized by Google. And I'm like, okay, I believe you, you know, because this guy's going to pay me. So I deactivate my Windows Defender and, you know, my security on my computer, thinking to myself, you know, this is legitimate. And oh my god, I feel so stupid to doing this, you know. And as you can tell, I've not even slept for 2 days because this has just kept me up all night, proper upset and manicky. So I deactivate my Windows Defender and, you know, click run on this app and nothing happened. So I messaged the guy saying nothing's popping up, nothing's happening. And he says, oh, there must be something on our end. We'll get our technical team to have a look at it and we'll send you a message tomorrow about it. And I'm like, okay. Tomorrow comes and, as I said at the start of the story, you know, everything gets hacked and taken away from me. So I messaged the guy back. My YouTube channel's been hacked. Do you know what's happened? No response. Hey, are you there? No response. And then I speak with my MCN about this because obviously I'm not getting a response from YouTube or Google. And I'm like, hey, my channel's been hacked. You're my MCN. You're my, you know, network and the people who are supposed to help me with these situations. What do I do? And they're like, we'll contact YouTube for you and stuff. And they said, do you know how you might have been hacked? And I said, I think so, but I'm not sure. I don't know who this is. Or I don't know what's happened at first. And they were like, oh, have you received a brand deal or an offer lately? And I went, yeah. Why? He said, a lot of brand deals have been hacking YouTube accounts. And I was like, what? I said, did they make you click a link? And I went, yeah. Yeah, they've installed a little virus thing that I can't see on my computer to go into my information and hack everything. So they were like trying to get into my bank details, my PayPal, my phone number, and all that. So here's me panicking, and like I was bawling in tears at this point. I was crying my eyes out. I was like, what the hell do I do? So oh my god, sorry. So I'm going through all this right now, and I'm thinking to myself and saying, well, what do I do? And they're like, contact Google, contact YouTube, we'll do the same. And it's been 2 days already, and YouTube hasn't even responded to them. They've responded to me and Jay, but they've not responded to me. I'll explain a bit in the story how Jay gets involved. So I go ahead then and ring the police, because I'm saying to myself, well, they're hacking everything here. It'll only be soon when they're starting taking money out my bank account and stuff. And like I said, I'm moving out in a few days, so all my savings are in that account for this house because we're going into nothing. And like, I'm thinking to myself, oh shoot, they're gonna steal everything. So I contact the police, and the police are like taking down all my details, taking down this big case. And then they're like, we need you to contact Action Fraud. So here's me spending about an hour on a call with Action Fraud, explaining to them what's going on, what's happened, you know. At this point, they haven't done anything, touched anything to my channel. It's still there. It's still up and running. It's just I don't have access to it. So Action Fraud was like, don't worry, don't panic, we'll help you, we'll sort this out with you. We might not be able to get your channel back because that's something Google and YouTube have to do, but we'll definitely try and contact, you know, this company, and we'll try and we will prosecute these people for doing this. So I'm like, okay, calm down. The rest of my day continues, and then I get a message from Jay. Natalie, I cannot get into your account. I can't get into my account, sorry. I'm like, what? I then remember that Jay gave me access and a manager ownership to his account because, you know, I do videos with him, so instead of me sending it to him, I can just automatically upload to his account. Because my channel was linked to his account also got hacked. So here's both me and Jay panicking here, like, what do we do? You know, both our channels have been hacked. So we're talking to Action Fraud again and the police saying, listen, it's done it to both of us. They're trying to change everything. So for example, my account was linked with MMC. So MMC went ahead and like, you know, had access to it. So like Kian, my boyfriend, you know, Jason, Draco, Tony, the people who helped run MMC, all got removed from my account. So there was no way of getting it back then. So here's me proper spamming YouTube on Twitter, saying to them, please, please, please help me out here. So YouTube finally responded to me at nighttime saying, listen, we know this is going on. We're going to contact you via email and we'll try and sort this out. So I'm like, okay, trying to calm down. It comes to about 11 o'clock at night and my channel then ends up getting rebranded. So I'm just there like, what? They have changed my name. They have changed my channel banner. They have removed all my information. My videos are still there, so you can tell it's my channel because my videos are there. But they've proper rebranded the channel. Like, they've gotten rid of everything I worked on. Like, all my information and stuff. And then they're like, what the hell has happened to this channel? So I'm then panicking again, saying, I end up ringing Action Fraud, saying to them, listen, they've rebranded the channel now, and they're live streaming on my channel this Bitcoin thing, which had over 44,000 people watching. And I'm just here like, I have never, ever in the world had 44,000 people watch my live stream. I may have like 200,000 subscribers, but I've never had 44,000 watch this live stream at once. So I'm there like, this is not, you know, this happened, what do I do? And they're like, Natalie, calm down, don't panic, you know, this will all get solved. And I'm like, ah, panicking. So I was up all night that night with Draco and Jason and Ava. We were all downloading my videos, making sure, you know, everything was where it needs to be. I was up all night, like proper, like having panic attacks and getting dead scared and frightened, because my main concern was the fact is someone has, you know, what's the word, got access to this account, and next thing you know, they're streaming these videos, and one of my fans are going to click one of these links and their accounts are going to get hacked. I was panicking more about the fact that I didn't want my fans getting hacked or getting this thing, because I already had a case dealing with it. I don't need anyone else to do this. So I finally go to bed about 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, the next day. I'm like, I need to put my head down for about an hour. I need to, you know, sort all this out, and I will come back in about 3 hours, full sleep. Well, not full sleep, but a bit of sleep, you know, and new day, new start. 10 minutes later, after trying to get to sleep, I get a phone call from my friend Kate. Nat, come into MMC quickly. My channel had been terminated. I was bawling with tears at that point. I was like, everything I've got is lost. What do I do now? So at this point, I couldn't go back to sleep. I was panicking. Like, now what do I do? On one side, you know, on one side, my channel was terminated, meaning these people couldn't upload any videos. They couldn't do anything. On the other side, I couldn't do anything because I couldn't get my channel back. So I then go into a live chat with Google after installing a program called Google One. It costs, I think, $2 a month to get, and I'd definitely recommend it. Basically, what Google One is you can get in a live chat with Google and YouTube, and they can talk you through what's going on without having to have a lot of subscribers. So, for example, if your channel gets hacked or something gets hacked or terminated, or you're having problems with branding or Gmail, definitely get Google One, because Google One will allow you to get into the live chat. And while COVID-19 is going on, they can't do a phone call, but before all this happened, you could get in a phone call with Google and they'd sort things over the phone. So yeah. It was then a case of, I was like, what do I do? So with Google One, I finally spoke to a human being. There was no help at all. They were saying there's nothing we can do. We can't get your case. We can't get your channel back. And at this point, I was crying. I was like, you know, what do I do? We then realised, because Jay's channel was connected to mine, that we could get in a live chat with YouTube. So, because Jay's channel was only hacked and not his emails, we got in this live chat with YouTube. And we spoke to a girl called Kate, who, oh my God, was amazing. She comforted me and told me everything will be okay. This is not your fault. You know, we will solve all this. And she said she'll get a specialist team to contact me through my emails, which they have. And they will solve all this. And I was just there, like, so happy. And during all this time, we realised, because my channel's been hacked and terminated now, the hackers were going on to Jay's channel. So Jay's channel is still up there because we haven't reported it. If you look onto Jay's channel, it's this weird, you know, thing going on right now on Jay's channel. And it's been fully rebanded and stuff. So please don't click on any links, because it's not Jay or me. It's this hacker. I then, after my conversation with Google, get a phone call from the police. I'm not going to talk about much with the police or say the person, but I've been now issued a caseworker who is going to look into the situation and help me out. So I've sent him over like all the screenshots and like the email I got from the hacker and the conversation. It was at this point I get a text message. The person who's hacked my account has sent me a message. And they said, "What's happened with your channel?" So me being a bit arrogant and stupid, I've gone ahead and said, "It's been terminated." And then, "Why?" And I said, "Because you have hacked my account." And I went, "No, I've not." And you can tell they were being guilty, because the matter of fact is, they responded to me and sent me a message as soon as the account got terminated. And they had ignored all my messages the day before, prior to this. So it was a case of then contacting Google and YouTube again, and I was spamming YouTube on Twitter, being like, "Come on, please, please, please help me." We then get an email, both me and Jay, and both me and Jay agree that with every email we get, whether it be to my emails or his, we will talk about both our channels being hacked and mine being terminated, but both our channels being hacked. And that's what we've done. So we're finally getting somewhere. We don't know how long it'll be till our channel's up and running again, but we're finally getting somewhere. But we do need your help, guys. So we don't know how long our channel is going to be terminated for, but I need you guys to do me a big favor. One, do not click on any links through any videos that get uploaded to Jay's account. Please just report them. Don't click on anything. Two, do not, and I repeat, do not try and get in contact with this hacker. If you see any comments saying, "Will you be my friend?" or anything like that, do not contact them at all. Just ignore it. Three, please, 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 may you go and follow me on Twitter, which is @NattyGuest. The Twitter will be in the comments below and the description. The reason why I'm asking you guys to follow me is that's where I'm putting all my updates and all my notifications on there. I am in contact with 3 other YouTubers that have been hacked as well, and we're all coming together to make this big case file for YouTube to try and, you know, solve everything and try and sort this all out. So I definitely need you guys to go follow that Twitter account, if anything. What me and Jay have both said is we're going to work day in, day night to make this come back. And we're sorry this has happened, guys. None of us could predict this. We've just been scammed, and, you know, it's one of them. We're the unlucky people that's happened to. But I have spoken to the YouTuber Phantom Savage and warned him about this, and I'm asking you guys to go warn other YouTubers, you know, other people in the miraculous community, other big YouTubers, to, you know, talk about this, that this is going on, and warn them that, you know, channels are getting hacked, and to protect yourself and prepare. What I'm going to recommend to everyone is to change your password now. If you haven't already, get 2-step verification enabled, and, you know, help everyone out. So like I said, guys, please follow me on Twitter, and I will literally be posting everything on there and stuff. Until I can get my channel back, this is where you can most find me on this channel, and this is like the communications where you can find me the most. But until then, guys, hopefully the channel will be back soon. But until then, I wish you guys the best of luck, and here's to who knows what's going to happen in the future. I love you, my little Kumas, and we will hopefully get this solved if you guys can help me. And, you know, tweet out to Team YouTube, tag me in it, and, you know, let's try and get this channel back, because it's not only my things, it's for you guys too. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Goodbye.